Hi guys, in this video, I want to analyze someone's food log, okay? Her name is Diane. And we want to compare it to healthy ketosis and intermittent fasting and give some recommendations. So we know that she's 5'6", 235 pounds, and 63 years young. Okay, so we know that. In the morning, she does bulletproof coffee. Then she does a Quest bar and doesn't really tell me when this is. I'm guessing this is probably in the morning, okay? And then a chicken Caesar salad for lunch, and then one for dinner. The first one is going to be between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the last one is 9 to 10, which is totally fine because if she were to go all the way and actually not, well, we'll cover this in a second, but I like the idea of eating at 2 to 3 and also the second meal at 9 to 10. That gives enough time in between and beforehand to really make this work. However, we're going to get into a couple little details here. And then after dinner, she'll have blueberries and a handful of macadamia nuts. Okay, a couple of medications, which I'm not going to analyze, but I just to make note, Bear for probably to prevent a clot because obviously she has high blood pressure. So she's taking 2 medications for blood pressure and then one for depression or anxiety. I'm not sure which one. Okay, so these may have side effects. I don't know. Mainly if they were going to have side effects, it could be something like, I know with blood pressure medication, it's usually insulin resistance. Okay, I don't know about this one, but it'd be good to analyze that. But as Diane does this over a period of time, her mood should elevate, okay, especially when she does intermittent fasting, and possibly get with her doctor to see if she needs this anymore. Also, as she improves and gets healthy, the need for these will go down as well. But that's between her and her doctor. She's taking some vitamins, True Vision, which I couldn't find what kind of vitamins they are. I'm not sure why she's taking them, and I don't know the quality, so I can't really comment on that. D3, she's taking that. Okay, so the first thing, I noticed that she's obviously trying to lose weight. She is seeing inches lost, okay, but she's not checking herself on the scale, which is fine right now. But if she wanted to speed things up, which I think she wants to, these are some things that I would change, okay? If someone is this tall and has this much weight, they obviously want to lose weight, and the extra fat in this right here is going to slow them down because the body's going to burn that. Now, it's not going to actually alter her ketosis, but it's just going to give her ketones coming from the fat in this and not the fat on her body. So I would do bulletproof coffee without the oils. And so it's not even a bulletproof coffee. It's basically just coffee with a little bit of cream. That's all I would do. That's number one. Number two, the Quest bar is going to act like a meal. So she's really doing 3 meals, even though it's low sugars. It has protein in there. The problem I have with Quest bars is it has corn fiber. And if I'm not mistaken, that corn is not GMO. I'm not 100%, but I would check. But if it is GMO, you don't want to do corn. Okay, so they have a corn fiber in there. And I know that fiber can also create bloating and digestive issues. I'm almost positive it has inulin, but again, I don't know for sure, but I know at one point it did. But the point is that this is basically going to spike insulin because it's a meal. Okay, so I would not do this, okay? And I would cut the fat out of this right here. So you just do coffee and you go all the way to this meal right here. Now, if you needed a transition thing, maybe a kale shake would work out great. Take kale and put some stevia in there, make it a little bit sweeter and blend it up and drink that as a little shake, maybe mid-morning. That will give you a lot of potassium because look as we get down through here, there's just not enough high quality greens because the chicken Caesar salad that you have is more of a prepared in a bag salad. And the quality of greens is very low. So you really want to make this yourself because it's either going to be with romaine lettuce or iceberg lettuce. I'm not sure which one. It's hard to tell in the pictures, but you want to go with high quality greens, and there's just not enough of that. So if you were to make your own with a high quality green, awesome. Here's the other problem. I don't know about the chicken in this chicken Caesar salad. If it's commercial, it's not. If it's not organic, chances are it's going to have antibiotics. And antibiotics actually will make you fat, okay? In fact, 80% of all the antibiotics sold in America are sold to animals, especially a lot to chickens. So these chickens can grow fast on antibiotics, and it's going to affect you as well. They also add compounds that have arsenic in 70% of all the chickens, especially if they're commercial. And arsenic also can increase growth as well, and you just do not want to have arsenic, okay, in your diet. It's not a good mineral. So Diane, we want to look at not just what you eat, but the quality of what you eat, thus healthy ketosis. And not just meaning getting your nutrients, meaning higher quality food on a ketogenic diet. Why? Because it's not just about getting your nutrients, it's about eliminating some of the toxins and other things that are in our food. Because you're doing the same thing for lunch and dinner. So I think what I would do if I were you is I would make your own chicken Caesar salad with better ingredients, keep it in your fridge, and go ahead and consume, your lunch and your dinner. Now, as far as the blueberries go, and this is a minor point, but if we want to speed things up a little bit more, what I would do is I probably would not do any blueberries. I would just double the macadamia nuts. So that way we can add a little bit more fat, okay, which is going to allow you to go all the way over here a lot easier, so you can actually survive until this meal right here. So if you have a need to have a Quest bar late morning, what you do is you add more fat at that last meal, okay? So you keep eating more and more fat to the point where you're more and more satisfied, and you can go longer. So you have your coffee, you have your 2 meals, you have your intermittent fasting between. That'd be awesome. Couple things to make things even better is you may want to enhance your diet with nutritional yeast. You can get them as tablets. That will give you the B vitamins. That will greatly actually improve your mood. And then add a good high quality electrolyte powder with more potassium, which will automatically help you lower your blood pressure. So you and your doctor can make some adjustments possibly, okay? So that's my analysis for Diane, and thanks for watching. Hey, before you go, I'm going to create some new videos on food evaluation. Okay, so if you'd like to participate, I can't promise that you'll be the person that I'll choose. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a picture of what you're eating, a close-up, okay, of one day, how frequent you're eating, like as in intermittent fasting. Is it 1 meal, 2 meals, and anything else that you're drinking or supplements. And go ahead and add your height, weight, and age, and any major body problems that you're having. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze that to see what you're doing correct and what you need to improve. All right? So go ahead and click the link down below, upload your information, and again, I can't promise that I'm going to pick you, but I'm going to pick several people, and I'll do the evaluations, and I'll post these as YouTube videos. All right. Talk to you later.